So it's about 4:30 in the morning. I'm getting ready to climb that. Don't know how well you can see it. I started out super early because about half a mile up the way at the top of North Kinsman there is a east-facing view, and I want to be there for sunrise. It's about 4:30, so I got about an hour and a half to cover that quarter mile or half mile, maybe 3/4. So I should make it in plenty of time. I didn't want to film in the camping area this morning because everybody else was still asleep. So I was quiet, tearing everything down, making sure I didn't leave anything behind. But it's interesting hiking out in this kind of darkness. Have to really watch where I put my feet. Thankfully, I've got a good headlamp and I should be fine. I got about an hour, but you can see the sun outlining the ridge, and I think we're going to have a gorgeous sunrise. Well, there we go. My first summit sunrise for the 48. That was pretty cool. But it's also a little chilly, so I think I need to get moving. I got about 9 miles to do this morning. Probably finish up around 1-2 o'clock. I made really good time yesterday. I was doing like 2 miles an hour average, which is really good for me. But that was pretty much all uphill. And I usually make much better time uphill because it's just a matter of muscling through. But downhill, that's a different story. Well, let's get moving. So breakfast this morning was a Mountain House breakfast scramble. It was pretty good. I threw in a couple of pieces of sausage that I brought, some jalapeno cheddar sausages, and then I threw in some pepper jack cheese. And it's raining. It wasn't supposed to do that. This will make the rest of the trip a little more interesting. It wasn't supposed to rain until tonight. Well, let's see what it does. Anyway, so while breakfast was cooking, I made my coffee mixed with cocoa and a carnation instant breakfast. So that should be more than enough calories to push me through till and past lunch. And some good protein in it too. But I couldn't film any of that because my camera was busy getting that gorgeous sunrise. That was so awesome. I am really glad that I left camp so early so that I could catch that sunrise, because that was neat. Well, here's what I'm doing now. So I really ought to pay attention to what I'm doing and stop filming. So I'm on the uphill side to Kinsman South. Not even 7 a.m. and I'm summiting my second mountain. It'll be after 7 by the time I get there though. But still, good time and good times. Well, the views are somewhat obscured, but I am standing on the peak of South Kinsman. That makes 20 of 48. I'm almost halfway there. Hopefully before the end of the season I will be halfway there. But it's beautiful up here, but the trees kind of obscure most of the views. You gotta stand up high. If I wasn't as tall as I was, I wouldn't be getting any views. Of course, back there on the other side of the notch, you've got Lafayette and Lincoln. And then over here, I'm not sure what those are, although I imagine Musalaki's probably like right behind my head, behind those trees. But probably see all the way to Vermont. It's a gorgeous day, even though it's out overcast. Well, got 9 miles to go, heading on. This is Beaver Brook, and I will shortly be coming up on the Beaver Brook shelter. But naturally, the moment I walked up and heard this, I had to go find a tree to water in the woods. Moving on now. Trail to get it. I had to get down here to get this shot. That was just so gorgeous. So I just stopped at the Beaver Brook shelter. I wanted to check it out, and there were still a few people there getting ready for the day. Chatted with them for a little while. They asked me about my ranger beads. I told them what they were and what they were for. And I just got a trail name. One that I kind of like. My trail name is Azimuth. So that's pretty cool. So I probably wasted about an hour there, but it was nice talking to them. Hamburglar, bear bait, and Sunnyside. So now I'm trying to make up some time. Thankfully, this section of the trail is pretty good, pretty flat, so I'm able to go at a pretty good clip. Let's see how long that lasts. Sign said that Route 112, which is where my car is about 7.5 miles. It is almost 10 o'clock. So if I can do the kind of mileage I was doing yesterday, about 2 miles an hour, then I can be there at 1 still. We'll see what happens. Hook says I have 0.4 miles to go until I'm done with this hike. And I have to say, I am feeling it. I don't know why, but I am just bleh this afternoon. Had a great yesterday Didn't sleep so well last night. Not sure why. And then this morning, it's just been kind of a dreary day. Cool, but not too cold. But I've just been kind of in the dumps. And of course, my legs are killing me. According to my Garmin, I've gone a total of about 16 miles in the last 2 days, which sounds about right. I've gone about 10 miles today, which also sounds about right. But I'm nearing the barn, so I have to be careful about what I do. And I want to make sure that I remember to close out my video. So I want to thank you for sticking with to the end. I know this was a long one, or maybe it'll be 2 long ones. I'll probably do it as a 2-parter. But thank you for coming with me. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell. Leave a comment. Let me know what you liked. Let me know what you didn't like. And as I continue to pick my way down this staircase, I want to say thank you again and have a blessed day.